Hey guys, Jim here. Hey, I've got something on my mind. I'm going to throw it out here and see if it resonates with anyone. This is for people who are feeling stuck by inaction, by their inability to make those changes in their life that they want to make. And my thought is that at the root of all inaction is emotion, it's fear. And so to conquer that, to overcome that emotional state, that fear state that we have whenever we're contemplating making a change in our life, but we can't find a way to do it, to make that action, to bring that change about that we really want, is we have to overcome that fear state and that's an emotional state. So that leads me to another question, is that, how do we overcome emotions? Because every decision we make in life, at the very core of that decision, whether it's a good decision or a bad decision, is an emotional state that drives it. It may be fear, it may be wanting or lust after something that you want in a relationship with a partner. It may be that you're attracted to them physically first, and then it becomes deeper at a later state or at a later time. But how do we change our emotional state to be able to take that action to make the change in our life that we want? And that's a really good question that I've been thinking about. And there's a couple of ways that it happened for me, and that's that I had to get out of my comfort zone. I had to get out of that emotional comfort that led me to inaction. I had to overcome that fear of what was ahead of me if I was to make a change and what that would look like. I had to envision what that change would look like in my life, and then I had to see that as a positive and not as a negative. I had to decide that I was going to give up those things that I was holding on to and clinging to in my comfort. And for me, that was eating poorly. It was beer. It was not sleeping properly. It was nutrition choices that were holding me back. So, when you decide that you're going to make a change, you have to change your emotional state. You have to overcome that fear. And two ways you can do that is to start pouring into your body physically and mentally things that weren't there before. So as a mental example, you have to start putting positive thoughts into your mind. You have to start putting positive self-talk into your daily ritual. So that may be waking up in the morning, doing daily affirmations. It may be journaling. It may be taking a notebook and writing all those great things that you love about yourself every morning, because that's going to reinforce all the positive changes that you are contemplating making, and it's going to make that change. It's going to get you out of that emotional comfort zone that you need to be able to get to the change that you're desiring. The other thing is that you have to start putting things into your body that are different. If you're making poor food choices, you have to start putting high quality nutrition choices into your body, because that's only going to serve to elevate your mood level. It's only going to serve to elevate your energy level. That's where Avocare came in for me. It really raised my energy level to a degree where I could start exercising again. I could get out of that comfort zone that I had built up over the years. And so that's the second thing, is you have to get out of that physical comfort zone too. And you have to start putting high quality, nutritious foods and supplements into your body to get your body out of that comfort zone. You have to get off the couch. Activity, those are comfort zones where we get into a rut and we sit around and we watch TV, and to be able to get over that pain threshold where your joints are aching and your body doesn't feel like exercising. And activity is is a huge chore. You have to start putting things into your body that help you to overcome those hurdles, and Advocare can do that for you. That's my couple of thoughts for the day. Change is hard, but it's so worthwhile to get to the other side of it. It's a fight for a little while. It's a fight against yourself. It's a battle for your soul. It's a battle for really finding out who you are. And that's something that for each one of us is so worthwhile and so rewarding, that I feel like the message has to be brought out to people that are stuck in that situation where they're not able to make those changes. But at the core of it, they have to decide that they're going to overcome that fear. They're going to have to decide to get out of the emotional states that are keeping them in that place of despair, that place of pain, that place of pity, self-pity, and really it's a self-made hell sometimes. And I think there's so many people in this world that are in that state, and they just haven't come across that vehicle that's going to allow them to escape. And so if these words resonate with you, I hope you can decide that you're going to make a couple of small steps, get out of that comfort zone that you're in, decide to overcome that fear of change, because it's so important, and you're important. You matter. Your family is counting on you to set that example that they need to be able to look towards a healthy life, a long life, and a rewarding life. And so that's my message of the day. Hope everybody has a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.